The views and opinions expressed in the following program are those of the hosts and guests, and not necessarily
Live from Las Vegas, the #1 teen talk show. We are having a great day here. We just pre-recorded our Thanksgiving show with Marty Jannetty, so that's awesome. So look forward to that on Thanksgiving. Now we have Lil Rheuk on with us. So hi, Lil Rheuk, how are you?
Hello, I'm doing great. How are you?
I am doing awesome, and this is like your gazillionth time on this show. So you are a show regular, so it's great to have you back. People know who you are, especially our loyal listeners who are awesome. But for the very few that don't, can you introduce yourself and tell people a little bit about yourself?
My name is Lil Rheuk, and I'm a singer, songwriter, rapper. I work in the studio, I go and perform, and I constantly try to make the world a better place with my music.
Yes, and that's what I really, really like about you. First of all, you're very talented, of course.
Thank you.
But you use your talent for good, and you always remain very positive, and I think that's a great thing that we need more of in the world. So,
absolutely.
And that's what my show was, that's why we started off in the first place, was so we can be positive and just spread kindness and positivity. We don't need all the negative, just learn and love and be with each other and love each other, and just there's no need for hate in this world.
No.
So I think that's what's awesome about you.
Thank you.
What have you been up to? I've been seeing all your posts on Facebook. I think a lot, right?
Yeah, well, I traveled recently to Jerusalem, to the Middle East this summer, and I tried to shine light with my music out there. And
also, how was that?
that was very, it was,
Yeah, I'm sure.
it was amazing. It's an amazing country.
Yeah.
But it's the Middle East, you know, legends that are out there, and
Absolutely.
seeing the soldiers and performing for them and singing for them, and they
Very
really
cool.
liked my music. So that's good to shine light at least a little bit out there.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think that's really cool because there's a lot of stuff going on there right now, I'm sure. I haven't been there, but I was actually supposed to film a movie there, and I don't know,
Wow.
still could happen, I don't know. It was a Christian movie about
Wow.
Jesus, so it was really cool.
Awesome.
But scary thing at first. We weren't sure if we were gonna film out there, but yeah. So I can imagine, but I bet it was a really cool trip, and that's awesome that you performed for the soldiers and everything. That's really, really cool thing.
Thank you.
Yeah. And what else have you been up to?
Well, I performed when I got back on Venice Beach. It was a summer Showtime classic, and that was like my second show in California, and that was pretty cool, right on the beach.
Oh, yeah.
I jumped right in the beach right after my show after being all sweaty. It was really fun doing that. And then I performed at the Martin Luther King statue,
Awesome.
Imagine by John Lennon. I put that cover out and I sang that there.
Wow.
And I also performed at National Night Out for the police department, and
Very cool.
last Sunday at the Soul Sessions.
Wow.
So I've been just doing everything I can do.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Thank you.
I always see all your posts, and first I have to say you have an amazing fan base, an absolutely amazing fan base. They're so
Thank you.
supportive.
They
They're
are.
all positive, and
Yeah,
that's a really great thing.
They are.
Yeah. So I think that just kind of shows when you're a positive person, you attract positive people, and
Actually presented to me at the Strong Shoulders Awards.
Yes.
And it's a really good song. It's about uplifting the world, and if you don't know who you are, just say you're a superstar. You know, it's just about coming out of the negativity and becoming who you are, and shining light on the negative world. And the industry is very dark.
It is.
So hopefully God one day puts me in a place where I can change that, bring in some light to it.
I'm sure that will happen because you're just such an amazing person. And
Thank you.
I want to get into a lot, and you deal with a lot, is anti-bullying,
Absolutely.
which is anti-bullying, and bullying right now is just horrible. It's a major, major problem.
It is.
Even being out of school, I just graduated, and
Congratulations.
Thank you. Even when you're out and you're not in school anymore, it's a major, major problem. And
It is.
What are your thoughts? What are your experiences? And what are your messages to people? Because you have great messages about it.
Do anything about it. I want people to stand up for themselves and stand up for other people, because I remember when I got bullied and people stood up for me and I felt good. So a lot of people don't stand up for people. They just let things happen to people. And I was one of the people who got called up to the dean's office a lot because I stood up for people that got bullied. And I can't believe people just let that happen.
Yeah.
So I want to stand up for people and have people stand up for people.
Well, I don't
you got
think
to do something. You have to tell somebody.
that. I think that that's what I was gonna say. I think you should really tell someone, and if it's not, stand up for the person, obviously, but don't get too involved where it can be a really big problem. Just go out and get help, and then if you're a person that's being bullied, I think it's very important to know that the person bullying you is just jealous, and they are probably very unhappy with their lives. And if you're an unhappy person, you want to make other people unhappy. So they're bringing you down, and don't let them. Be a positive person. You're a great light, and that's probably why they're picking on you. So don't let that happen. Also do suicide awareness.
Oh, yeah. That's with my Stay Strong campaign I have. I had a lot of my fan base. A lot of people made videos, and what made them stay strong to inspire people, especially on the social network.
Yes.
To put out there how strong they are and how they overcame suicide or overcame self-harm. And I think that's very important as well, that people make people feel so bad that they have to self-harm themselves. And that's one subject that I come and speak my mind on about, you don't want to do that to yourself. You want to be clean, and you want to live a clean life, and you can't let negative people and the devil bring you down like that. And a lot of people don't know that. So we have to do what we do with our music as entertainers to bring people out of that and out of self-harm and out of suicide. And it's very, very sad, like Amanda Todd and things like that. People make mistakes in the world, and people hate on mistakes, and nobody's perfect. So I like to bring light on that with my Stay Strong campaign, with my song.
Absolutely. And everyone's human, and everyone's going through tough times, no matter how perfect their life seems. And I always say, people can deny it all they want, but I literally think every single person, no matter how perfect their life is, no matter how beautiful they are or anything, every single person has been bullied in some way or another. And it's a sad thing, and it's got to end. And unfortunately, I don't think it will ever be completely gone, and I think there will always be negativity.
You're right.
But as long as the positive people surround each other and connect with the positive people, the negative people will just be negative with themselves. So there's nothing much you can do. So
and we do our part to bring love to people, and I think that's the number one thing to do, is bring love to the world.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And what's your ultimate goal with your music? Because you have done so much, and you're very successful. And
thank you.
How you have accomplished so much. So what's your ultimate goal with this?
My ultimate goal is to be a prophet. I'm just kidding. No. My ultimate goal is to uplift people. It's to bring people out of negativity and shine my light on this dark industry. Because there's nobody like Michael Jackson and Donna Summer and Whitney Houston that make you feel good to their music. There's all this negative people that make people go out there and do bad things in the world. And I don't want to do that. I want to be a rebel, but a rebel for peace. And my ultimate goal is to just shine light on the world and to be someone that people look up to in a good way, to start their part in the world and make art in the world and give love to the world.
So I think buy it everything.
Oh, well, I'm on iTunes, I'm on Google Play.
Oh, you are? Okay, cool. Very
you
cool.
could just search LILRHEUK on all the social networks. And so working really hard in the studio every Sunday.
Yes.
And I'm doing a song right now called Hey Girl that is all singing, and I'm singing in it. I'm just so people always say,
stuff?
Well, something that sounds like I have a voice, because a lot of people think I'm not a singer.
Got you. No, you are.
Yeah, people are like, he's a rapper. He's a rapper.
No, I witnessed him singing. I think you have a few songs with you singing on it. Am I right?
Yeah, but this song is like no auto-tune, no tune correction.
That's good.
No poppy club voice. This is a real singing song, so I'm really happy to put that one out and see what people feel about that.
So are you trying to explore different music? Then are you not just getting into rapping? Are you trying to do different genres and stuff?
Oh yeah, of course. I think my album Rheuk Nation that I have right now, every single song sounds different. I mean, there's a reggae African sound to one song, and then there's a clubby sound, or there's a rap sound, or there's just, this one has guitar in it, which is great. And then I plan to reinvent myself a lot in my career and do different genres. Maybe a country album one day.
Oh, then what do you have coming up more? Are you recording more singles? You said you're recording the one right now, but are you recording EPs, albums? What can we expect? Because everyone's excited and they want to hear more from you.
I think this new song is going to come out sometime next year. The singing song called Hey Girl. It's a heartbreak song.
Yeah.
Put that out in January, I think. I don't know yet. But I'm actually performing next week at Karen Willer's art event. She's a very amazing artist, and she makes beautiful artwork, and I'm going to sing Imagine just to a guitar.
Oh, very
and no microphone. And I love things like that so they can hear the music.
Yeah.
You know?
Definitely.
So that's the upcoming event, and maybe a show at Town Square coming up, and a trip to Mexico soon.
Oh, cool. Are you going to be performing there too?
Yeah, I'm going to try. I'm going to try to help the CD world and fix, you know, every country, you know.
But no, and I think you'll be very successful doing that.
Thank you.
Because
you will too, and you're going to be interviewing me on your own talk show like Oprah Winfrey one day.
That's right.
And you're going to be a successful actress.
Yes.
And we're going to work together, and maybe one of my songs will be in your movie.
That'd be great.
Well, thank you so much for having me on your show. I love you and your family and everything you do. You're amazing.
No, thank you very much. We'll be back with the black tape, so stick around.
Fly cool brand, dreams, dreams. I'm meant to be brand, burn on fly, ain't meant to be brand. Dreams, dreams. I'm meant to be hollow, hearts, hearts. Ain't meant to be hollow. I be acting so crazy, and these haters don't face me. Don't follow me, just follow me. I be acting so crazy, and these haters don't face, and these haters don't face me. I be acting so crazy, and these haters don't face me. I be acting so crazy. I be acting so crazy, and these haters don't face, and these haters.
Hello everyone, and welcome back to Corey Taylor Talks, live from Las Vegas, the #1 teen talk show. We just had Lil Rheuk in the studio, and now we have the black tape. So hi guys, how are you?
We're good. How you doing?
All right.